So I fed this one, but this one is hesitant. But this one. Hello and welcome to Sunday, January 1st, 2023. Happy New Year. Um, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning and got a lot of stuff done already, even though it's only 9 and still a lot to do today. Already went for a morning walk, getting back on that train, starting the year off right. Doing laundry, and it's the first Sunday of the month, so that means I got to do the sheets, which is why my bed is not made at the moment. I promise I'll. That's one of the resolutions, to have a fixed and clean bed every day. But because I'm gonna be doing laundry in a little bit, I was gonna record this, strip the sheets, and throw everything in the wash. That's happening later, so wasn't too keen on just fixing the bed for only to take everything off and wash it in just a little bit. So that's happening later. Cleaned the bathroom, did a bunch of stuff already, and yeah, we're starting off the year right. Yesterday, I actually tried working on a new graphic for lower third that came up for the intro. That didn't turn out happening. Even though Vegas is pretty beginner friendly, that's about it. It's not can't support motion graphics, and if I wanted to, that's a time investment that I'm not willing to put in right now. So we're kind of stuck with this lower third for the rest of the year, which is fine. Kind of wanted to do something special, but we'll change it next year. Don't worry about that. Also, yesterday we worked on something little special. We'll talk more about that later today, and you'll see about it when it comes out. So stay tuned for that. For now, I'm gonna continue cleaning up my room, make sure everything's all nice and neat for this new year. Start off on the right foot and get everything that I want to done. And yeah, we'll see how that turns out. So catch you guys in a bit, and hopefully we'll get to talking about some resolutions. Okay, it's pretty late in the day, and well, we're rounding off today, and it was a good one. Did a lot of laundry, cleaning, making sure everything is kind of neat and organized. I say that you can't really see it, but they're just like some loose papers just sitting here that I need to take care of, and that's probably gonna happen tomorrow. Got a lot of stuff I want to take care of, but I talked about today being a bit longer, and it's gonna be a bit longer for a reason, because I'm going to talk about my 2023 resolutions. Now, everybody sets resolutions for the new year. Even if you don't, even if you say you don't, you kind of do internally. You're like, this year I'm going to do blank. Whatever blank is, you're going to work towards that. You're going to think about it. And on a whim, maybe like 2 hours ago, it's right before midnight, so actually I can check when exactly I decided this. If I go to here, I can check that yep, 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, nearly exactly, on a whim, I decided to download download and read Atomic Habits by, I believe his name is James Clear. Yes, James Clear's Atomic Habits. And I'm like a fourth or a third of the way through the book already. Probably gonna finish it tomorrow, which is good because I told myself I wanted to read more books last year, and this is a good one to start the year off with. Yeah, it's. I'm probably gonna talk about it more tomorrow. It's all about building habits and living your best life, and developing those habits and making those things better, and or how you can benefit from those habits. And I want to start doing that. And of course I have a long list of resolutions and things that I want to talk about, so that was so here they are. So last year, I have the list right now on my phone, which is why I'm talking about this. Last year I was talking about a bunch of things. So professional goals, I didn't really end up focusing on work or anything or photography as much as I wanted to. That changes this year. Try and get back into it. Gonna focus more on that. Health and fitness stuff. I felt like while I didn't really run too consistently, I felt like that I could have run more, and I did run quite a bit and walk quite a bit last year. So run the 500 miles that I wanted to do. While I didn't do that, the mentality was there, and I'm looking forward to doing that this year as again. Hit 125 pounds or get in shape. I actually, my all-time low this year was, I believe, 116, which I hit in the past couple of weeks. 120 today, and yeah, looking at photos from me on January 1st when I was 20 pounds heavier than I am now, to the other day when I was 5 pounds lighter than I am. Like, I lost 25 pounds this year. More consistently, I am 20 pounds lighter, and well, that's incredible. Hard to believe in 2020 I started the year off maybe 40 to 50 pounds heavier than I am now, which is insane to me. It's a third of my body weight pretty much gone. And yeah, that's cool. Hoping to get more in shape this year. We're going to be building on those habits. Talk more about that later. And I haven't stretched. I will start doing that tomorrow, I promise. I started flossing a lot more. I flossed my teeth, taking more care of my hair. I'm doing that. It looks like a mess right now. I washed my hair on even number days, so today's January 1st, and yeah, I wash my hair on even number days. On skin, I'm taking care, like, personal appearance and grooming and whatnot more. Never really got to crush a watermelon between my thighs. We're gonna work towards that this year, don't worry. Lifestyle and well-being, keep up with the vlog. Yeah, that's day 731. That's insane. Start writing more. I didn't write at all or keep up with my blog. I wrote like 2 blog posts last year. One was on Bad Sons' Disappear Here, which can be seen. I am making that super, which can be seen right here. Wrote about that, and also one post on carrying operating system on a USB drive. I decided to change that yesterday, where I actually wrote the bulk of a review of Pup's Morbid stuff, and I finished that today. It's already posted, and if you're watching this, it's already out. It's scheduled to go up for me tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, but when this video goes live, it'll be out for 6 hours now, so I'll leave a link to that below if you want. You can go read that if I remember to actually do it. What else did I say? Keep my room clean. That didn't go too well. It'll go well this year, don't worry. Take the 5 minutes to do something instead of putting it off for like weeks. We're going to focus on that this year too. Watch more movies, shows, and read more books. I definitely watch more movies and watch more shows. I kind of fell off of that, but I'm hoping to get back onto that soon. In fact, today, along those same lines, I wanted to do the 1001 albums project, which again, if I remember, I'll leave a link to. Actually, I'm gonna write this down. Things to do tomorrow. 1001, and what was I saying? It was a link to the article, link to review. That's another thing. Well, we'll talk about that more. I'm just finished going through last year's resolutions. Play more games. Yeah, I didn't really play too much games this year, or last year rather. I'm hoping to play some more next year, and hopefully that'll go well, but we'll see how well it goes tomorrow. Well, hopefully it'll go fine, but or what am I saying? Hopefully it'll still go well this year. We'll see how that turns out, but Personal projects, I didn't really make any more rings this year or mess around with Arch Linux as much as I wanted to or do anything more personal. But I'm going to work on that. We'll see what that entails for next for this year. But yeah. Anyway, I want to talk about something else, and that would be kind of like themes for next year, or for this year rather. I keep saying next year. It's 2023. 2023. CGP Grey has a video about themes. I'll leave that in the CGP Grey themes. Themes. So he has a great video about themes and what you should like theming your year as opposed to setting particular goals. And when I have goals, there's things that I want to accomplish this year, and I'm gonna set that through the theme of the year, which is to be more spontaneous. It's the year of spontaneity, and I'm gonna do that through a bunch of more methods. That's gonna be kind of year spontaneity and whimsy. Accomplish things that I kind of want to do that I think of in the moment and be like, hey, write that down. We'll accomplish that later. We'll do that. We'll get it done. Have fun with it. If something comes up, let's do it. Let's just go with the flow and have fun with life and just, go deal with it. My room is getting hot right now, so I do want to work on being more charismatic and things like that. Communicate better and have so many ideas right now that I'm thinking. It's like one of the things I have here is a talk about the mundane, which I did a vlog about a while ago. But yeah, it's talk about the mundane, speak about the mundane, have fun with it, things like that. And we're going to be accomplishing that this year. Don't you worry. The one thing I talked about and I kind of want to get into is learning to rollerblade, because we found those rollerblades. I'm going to have fun with that. And just appreciate the little things in life. So those are kind of like the base goals for this year. I set a few things that I want to do this year. So like the 1001 albums project, I want to listen to like a new album each day. Today, I generated an album by the Flaming Lips. It was, what do you call it? Here, I can check. It was the Flaming Lips' Yoshima Battles the Pink Robots. I give it a 4. It's pretty good. Electronic album. Pretty good. And I'm going to be doing that when I go on my morning walks, my morning runs. I'm going to be listening to one of the albums that I generate that day. Tomorrow, I believe, is Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet, so I'm going to look forward to that. Hopefully I'll be able to get up at 6 in the morning, and I'm going to start doing that. I might need to get myself an alarm clock. I used to have one, but it broke. So I might get one and just place it like across the room so it forces me to get out of bed every day, as opposed to, just having my phone right next to my bed. I'm thinking about maybe moving my phone across the room and setting it like somewhere over here so that it forces me to get up when the alarm goes off. It's an idea for me to think about. We also have writing in my techo. I wrote a little bit. I didn't know what to write, so I'm going to work on writing that and doing that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I want to accomplish this year, and then reading this book, Atomic Habits, is a good way to start the year. Like I said, I wanted to watch more shows, movies, and do everything this year. I feel like listening to music, we're already in a good start with that. We're already a good start with writing, and we're going to keep that ball rolling. I did want to watch Kiki's Delivery Service today, but I didn't get a chance to. I was just kind of tired, and I kind of napped, which is why I'm kind of up late right now, even though I wanted to get to bed early. So hopefully I'll be able to get up early, and we'll watch it tomorrow. And I need to start reviewing those, because I wanted to write on Letterboxd a lot last year, and I never got a chance to. But hopefully I'll be able to manage to do that starting tomorrow. So I'll be looking forward to that. And as for TV shows, well, we just finished watching Elementary, so who knows what's next on the docket. We'll see how that turns out. Anyway, I think that's most of my goals that I wanted to set out and accomplish this year. There's probably some minor ones that I'm not thinking about and I forgot to write down, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Also, another thing, I want to stop using my phone less. Honest, yes, I want to stop using my phone as much as I currently do. So, one of the things that I was thinking is that when I'm not inside the house, I will only use my phone for music, maps and directions, and essential messaging. I will not use social media at all. If I need, or I'll write, if I do want to look something up or do something like that later, I'll write it down. I do carry a notebook with me in my bag, but it, like, I'll write it down on my phone if anything and look it up when I get home, as opposed to when I'm out and about. Oh, I'll use this social media app, or I'll look this up on whatever website, or hey, I need to check this out or look at my email or do something. Only when I'm at home, I'll use my phone for that, and I'm gonna even try to not use my phone for that at home and use it like at my computer if I need to do one of those things. Kind of create a divide between that. We'll see how it turns out, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking for this year, and it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. And as more things happen, we'll build those habits, and we'll see where we get. 2023 is looking to be a great year, and well, I'm going to start it off on the right foot. For now, however, that's what we're going to call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow, and until then, later.